Hey yo, Curdy Cool is back on the scene once again, yo. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day and a beautiful night. Shout out to all you good people out there who are tuning in to Curdy Cool. The name of my show is Happy Graduation to my daughter, Alexa Henderson, 2025, from Canyon Spring High School out in Moreno Valley, California. Happy graduation. When you walk across that stage, Alexa Henderson, always remember that your pop loves you. Your pop was always there with you. And always remember this in your mind. This is a living example of pure evil, wicked parental alienators such as Patricia Robinson and my daughter's mother, Veronica Robinson. They would not even send me an invitation to my own daughter's graduation, y'all. They would not let me see nothing about my daughter, who is now 18 years old. Wicked people who parental alienated my daughter throughout all these years. They collected child support. They scammed SSI. They took my daughter. They ran and hid out. They would not even let me know the welfare of my own daughter, y'all. I want my daughter, Alexa Henderson, to understand something. All the days of your life, always remember this. When you grow up and begin to have a family and a life, always remember where you come from. Don't let no grandma, no mother, nobody destroy your connections and parental alienate that baby father away from their own kids. Always remember this, because this kind of stuff will follow you all the days of your life. This Patricia Robinson does not know the magnitude of the damage that she has caused my daughter throughout all these years, y'all. Got her suffering deep down inside, y'all. To keep a kid away from their own father, who gone through the court system, made it all right, was there supporting all along the way, and they did a 360-degree turn after that baby came into this world, y'all. That narcissist, crazy adopted grandma, Patricia Robinson, and my daughter's mother, they did a wild turn once Alexa came into this world, y'all. See, here's the thing, y'all. When a father, goes through the court system, they abused the court system by false manipulation, making and filing false claims. See, in my situation, I moved back to Houston, Texas, because this stuff was out of control with these crazy people out there in Moreno Valley, California. Alexa Henderson, always remember this. I was standing up to be a father from the bottom of my heart. That Patricia Robinson and your mother, they did everything in their power to keep a father away from their own kid. Even though I did it the right way, y'all. You never know what kind of card is dealt to you until you face it head on, yo. And as sure as I tell you, that was the worst experience I have ever had in my life, y'all. To see a crazy, y'all, wicked witch such as Patricia Robinson to parental alienate my daughter away from her loving father. I pray and hope that she have a great life, my daughter, and that hopefully she will get some counseling and be the best that she can be. And I want my daughter to know when as she walk across that stage floor to her graduation, just always remember in your mind, your father, your pop is right there with you all along. Throughout all these years, your pop was with you. And these people took it all away who's supposed to have loved you. Now, I'm not trying to make my daughter hate them crazy people, y'all. But I am here to open her eyes so that she can see the truth. I mean, because what they did to her and her father throughout all those years, a good father, y'all. And so they never sent me nothing concerning my daughter's welfare, how she was doing in school. They never sent me nothing from, like I said, from her first crawl, her first walk, all the time frames in school coming up, how she was doing in school. I mean, Patricia Robinson, that narcissist parental alienator, Patricia Robinson took it all away, y'all, and only thought about herself. You see, these people are evil and wicked. I mean, where else would that come from for a wicked adopted grandma to do this to a loving kid who has a father? Jealousy, evilness, wickedness, selfishness. There's some terrible things happen to them throughout their years, and they bring all this stuff over into the next generation to only destroy the next generation, hoping and praying that these people be a footstep of exactly the way that they are. But as you walk across that stage, Alexa Henderson, always remember your father loves you. Always remember that your father always wished the best for you. And always wanted to be there for you. But these people ran and hid out for 18 long years. And now they want my daughter to continue on acting and living the same lifestyle as they do. You see, that is wicked and evil when a grandma and the baby mother project all this negative energy on the kids. Now they are teenagers. They grow up. They're out here trying to live their own life, y'all. And these people with all that negative energy project all this stuff on these people to continue on being hateful and evil and wicked. You see, it's these kind of people, y'all, who are messing up the next generation through parental alienation. And like I always said, parental alienation is mental abuse. It's something that will stay with you for the rest of your life. And all the suffering and the pain that these adult young people go throughout all these years. Always remember who was the cause of all this parental alienating. Look at your mother and look at that crazy adopted grandmother. You see, these people, they got so much to answer for. One of these days, I know a lot of people don't want to hear the truth, but these people out here, y'all, who are destroying the next generation for their own personal gain. Now, I asked this question to Patricia Robinson. What benefit, what kind of benefit did you get out of destroying my daughter's life, her connection, through parental alienation? What benefit did you get? Are you happy deep down inside because Patricia Robinson are thinking that she broke her father down? No, you did not break me down. You broke yourself down, because through God's eyesight, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. That stuff will come back around on those wicked people, y'all, trust me. For all the fathers out there who are in the same situation such as me, you guys keep on living and being strong and being happy like CURTIEECOOL, yeah. I mean, I let no wickedness, no evilness mess me up, y'all. Try to break you down, turn you out. You know, because evil narcissists really just don't care. They don't give a damn about what they do to these fathers out here, y'all. I stood up and I told my true story. Exactly the way these people did me, y'all. So to back all of that up, to all the newcomers, you guys, please be sure to check out my whole entire story. I have talked about this stuff, y'all, about the parental alienators, all this crazy stuff that they did to CURTIEECOOL and my daughter. Everything is documented through YouTube, step by step, all along the way. I've been reaching out to these people. They've been coming to my page, y'all, making fake false claims, fake false flags, spamming YouTube, spamming TikTok. I mean, throughout the years, y'all, due to a wicked witch who want to maintain and keep control over my daughter with someone that she did not bring into this world. Now, I don't know how my daughter, Alexa Henderson, is going to do this. I don't know how she's going to deal with this, yo, with this crazy old grandma. All I can say, Alexa Henderson, remember, your pop loves you. When you walk across that stage floor to accept your graduation, if I was Alexa Henderson, the first thing I would say, if I had one thing to say, and I walked across that stage floor, if you had one word to say, what would it be? I would say, I want to give thanks to my father. He's not here with me today, but he loves me. And if he could be here with me right now today, he would be here to watch his daughter walk across this stage floor to her graduation. Now, I know that must be painful. Now, my daughter, attending her graduation, all the other little girls and little boys, adult girls and adult boys, have their fathers and their mothers, their fathers, everybody supporting them. I mean, everybody is happy, a complete happy family. Somebody in that family special. Most of the time, fathers are walking across or whatever they are doing, yeah, to support their daughters. Just being there. These people, Patricia Robinson and Veronica Robinson, took it all away for their own personal gain. So always remember, even though they took it away, Alexa Henderson, you can still say in your mind, my father loves me. Even if you never come around to see your father, keep it in your mind. Your father loves you. This is not your feelings and your thoughts, what you are thinking and feeling right now. It is your crazy adopted grandma and your crazy mother. See, these people are living through you because they are the ones who created my daughter to be nothing but bitterness and hatefulness toward her own loving father, y'all. I mean, those people are evil, y'all. But I tell a story, y'all. I stood up and I told my true story. And I wish the best for my daughter on this graduation 2025 at Canyon Spring High School, Moreno Valley, California. Happy graduation, Alexa Henderson. Your father loves you. Happy graduation 2025 to all the young adults out there, y'all, who is graduating, y'all. I'm so proud of all of you to see you graduate. That is the best feeling in the world, to see all the great people, young adults, graduate. Now I have finished high school. Now I can move towards the next step. So Alexa, once again, happy graduation. Your father, your brother on this end love you. Peace and love. Blessings to you. That's about all I can say. Just think in your mind when you walk up to get that graduation certificate. My father was with me. Just like the footsteps. My father footsteps was with me all along the way. Even though this wicked grandma, adopted grandma, who ain't no blood, no kin, y'all, parental alienated my daughter away from me for 18 years. And I did it the right way. But they chose to run and hide out and abuse the system. But see, God made me stronger, better, happier. You know what I mean? I have peace. I choose to live a peaceful life. I don't have to deal with these wicked, crooked, evil people out here, y'all, who are destroying folks' lives for their own personal gain. I mean, these parental alienators out here, y'all. I mean, I don't know why Trump haven't stepped in and put a stop to these parental alienators, such as Patricia Robinson. I don't know why. Something needs to be done about this, y'all. With this parental alienation illegally, they are destroying the next generation. They are destroying the future. They are destroying the young adults. You know what I mean? You destroy people, break them down, and then they need a whole lot of counseling as they grow up. You know, this stuff is on their mind. And they think, wow, I had a good father. They took all this away, y'all. How could your mother, your crazy adopted grandma, take it all away for their own personal gain? So Patricia Robinson, she lives this lie, y'all. This wicked witch, she continue on living this lie. Yeah, I'm standing up and I am telling my true story. Alexa Henderson, happy graduation. And may God continue on blessing you. Maybe one day you will find in your heart to see the truth, face reality, see that Patricia Robinson for who she is. Now that is totally up to my daughter, Alexa Henderson. But her father, I will always be a father. And I hope and I pray that one day my daughter, Alexa Henderson, when you grow up and have kids, whatever you do, fight with everything in your power to keep your kids available for the fathers to see their kids in their life. Don't let no crazy old mother of yours, crazy old fake adopted grandmother of yours, keep the kids away from the fathers and run and hide out. Please do not practice that terrible lifestyle, because that is painful For any father, when my daughter is graduating, always remember that her pop loves her. I'm not out here running behind nobody, y'all. But I did stand up for my daughter from the day that she was born all the way up until now. But the parental alienators, y'all, ran in head out, poisoned my daughter's mind just to be in control and keep repeating the same process over and over again. But Curtie Cool stayed strong, baby. I stayed strong, baby. Because I know no weapon formed against me shall prosper. You see, these people out here doing all this crazy stuff, y'all. So I know God is real. And God gives you nothing but peace, love, and happiness when you stand up and strive to do what is right out here. Continue on being peaceful and being loving and being caring. This is what it's all about. So to the young adults, happy graduation 2025. And always love both of your parents, no matter what. Because these parental alienators, y'all, are out here who will destroy everything if they can. If you are weak enough to let them continue on to destroy your life, this is what they want to do. They want to control your life and tell you and dictate to you and tell you how to live your life. Now, it's grown adult people out here, y'all, who are letting people such as Patricia Robinson destroy the young adult's life. They still are holding on, you know. They just can't let go. I mean, try to put you in that baby frame of mind through manipulation to control you and keep you under that spell, no matter how old you get. Hey, you young people, y'all got to snap out of that. Somehow, some way now that my daughter has made it through the first step, finishing high school, you might want to try to learn how to drive. Get your driver's license. I mean, because it's a lot of things that these parental alienators, y'all, such as Patricia Robinson, they do not teach these kids nothing about survival and how to make it in this world. You get with a young man, but then I look back at that baby mother, Patricia Robinson. She don't teach him nothing, y'all. Don't teach him how to cook. Don't teach them how to clean up the house. Don't teach them how to take care of themselves. Don't teach them how to properly brush their teeth. Don't teach them how to properly make up the bed, wash dishes. I mean, whatever it takes to be a survivor and just be happy and be self-dependent upon yourself. See, Patricia Robinson always wants these people to depend on her. Now, if these kind of people got you in a baby set mindset and you are an adult going on 19 years old and older and still got you acting like a little 8-year-old, 5-year-old, you really need to rethink and grow up in your mind, baby, because this is not what life is about. Letting narcissist people manipulate and control you and put you and keep you in a baby mindset, y'all, just to manipulate and control you. You know what I mean? So to all those young adults who are going through that, y'all snap out of that. God loves you. Stay strong. Stay full of love, peace, and happiness. Trust in God. Believe in yourself. Believe that you are an achiever. You can make your own decisions. So once again, happy graduation to my daughter, Alexa Henderson. Peace and blessings from here on out, yo. That's all I wanted to do was see my baby girl graduate. I mean, Patricia Robinson, gone through the extreme, keeping my daughter away from me, y'all. I mean, she went to the extreme, y'all. Evenness and wickedness. Thought she was hurting me, breaking me down, y'all. Narcissists use your kid to try to break fathers down. What good is that to gain the whole world and lose your own soul due to wickedness and evenness, y'all? Y'all understand what I'm saying? You gain all this, but it was through evenness and wickedness and the way you did it. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of people out here, they got life twisted. They blaming everybody else out here for their jacked up lifestyle, and then they carry it on unto the next generation. They really truly need to have their head examined. Patricia Robinson need her head examined, y'all. And to do this, not only to my daughter Alexa, but to all those people out there, y'all, who was inside of that home. She messed them all up for her own personal gain. You know, I don't blame Marcus Robinson, the pastor. It might have took him 42 years before he woke up to see what was really going on out here. But he stood up and he told his story. He found himself with God. He understand his dreams and his purpose in life. That wicked witch thought she had a grip on his mind. You know what I mean? Putting spells on him, trying to keep him down and keep him under her control, y'all. If there's anybody out here, y'all, who are experiencing that right now, rebuke them wicked spells in the name of Jesus, baby. Rebuke them in the name of Jesus, y'all. And always remember, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. So, to my baby girl, once again, happy graduation 2025. Your pop loves you. Peace and blessings to you. All the best. Shout out from Pop. Pops, he loves you, baby. All the days of your life, just make the best of your life. I understand whichever path you choose. I understand. You are an adult. You are now and should be able to make your own decisions in your life. It's up to you now. The ball is in your hand. When they hand you that graduation certificate, now the ball is in you young adults' hand. You have now taken the baton. What are you going to do? You have graduated in life to the next step. Now, depending on your upbringing and the way you was raised up, how will you deal with this world? What type of person will you be out here in this world? What kind of decisions will you make? Huh? See, this has a lot to do with you growing and developing to the next phase in your life. A lot of people, y'all, a lot of young people, y'all, they gonna branch off the wrong path. Whole lot of people my daughter gone to high school with and graduated. She might look back and see 2 or 3 of her classmates, y'all, just totally branch off and do something totally different. Turn around and got on drugs, got screwed around, out there on the street. You gonna see some of everything, y'all, because people did not get educated. A lot of people did not, and they don't teach these young people while they are kids how to do the right thing, how to keep love and peace and happiness, how to avoid all these big wicked crowds out here, y'all, how to avoid these drugs and all that crazy stuff out there, that crazy lifestyle out there they got going on out there in California, y'all. See, there's a lot of people, they miss that, and they are the ones who will get caught up in all that mess and caught up in a big mess. And you are going to be wondering, how did you get yourself into that big mess? That is when all that stuff will begin to come back. The way I was raised and brought up. I wasn't raised up properly. I was kept away from my own blood father. Maliciously. My life was hijacked by a crazy adopted grandma out here, y'all, who didn't give a damn, y'all. Her lifestyle was pimping and selling drugs to the young during her young days, y'all. Messing people's mind up, y'all. This is what Patricia Robinson was used to. Hey, y'all, I'm bringing all this stuff to the light. Messing people's mind up. Pastor Marcus Robinson said it over and over again. Patricia Robinson wished death on him. You know what I mean? His own adopted mother wished death on him. Patricia Robinson was putting spells on Pastor Marcus Robinson. You know, this is what she do. This is what these crazy manipulators does, y'all. They do this to manipulate and keep people under their spell. And they do everything they can to mess up their mind. To put them on SSI and portray them as crazy or offbeat or retarded or stupid or bipolar or schizophrenic. I mean, they do all this stuff on these people, y'all, just to put them on all this crazy medicine to collect SSI. And I'm telling y'all, the government do need to step in and analyze these kind of crazy people out here. First, start with these people out here, these grandmothers out here, y'all, or whoever who's got these kids on SSI. Now, why you got these kids on SSI? Look into why did you destroy their mind? Why did you do all this stuff to make them turn bipolar and schizophrenic? Why did you mess up? Why did you manipulate? Why did you run them crazy, yo? You manipulating, controlling their mind so they can't handle the basics of life, y'all. They're just so messed up. They can't think. They can't focus. Their mind has been blown through crazy narcissists, people such as Patricia Robinson. This is what she does. So she messes up the baby mother mind. That woman don't have no second thought about what they did to the baby father. She don't even care. She could care less because the baby mother, Patricia Robinson, is living through that baby mother. No, when I see Veronica Robinson, I'm not dealing with her. I'm dealing with that crazy narcissist, Patricia Robinson. And the same thing with my daughter, Alexa. This is why she don't communicate. This is why she don't contact. This is why she running hide out. They have been programmed to hate their fathers, so the evil, wicked narcissists are living through your kids by keeping them away from their own fathers. That is pure evil and wicked. But through it all, CURTIEECOOL'S stood strong, baby. I stand strong when I tell my story, yo. My daughter out there, happy graduation 2025. Your pop loves you. Make the best that you can be in your life. I mean, I understand whatever is happening out here in your life. I understand. Popsy understand. But what I do not understand is when the crazy adopted grandma screwed my daughter's life up and turned her away from her own blood father and her own blood people and never correct that situation. Now, that's something I would never understand, but it is what it is. It shows a good example with narcissists, wicked people such as Patricia Robinson, who abuse parental alienation, destroy the young adult's mind, just to put a spell on them, y'all, like Pastor Marcus Robinson said, just to forever keep them under their spell. I mean, that wicked witch is so afraid. She's so paranoid, y'all. I'm talking about Patricia Robinson. Paranoid. Now, why is she so paranoid? Because all the wrong and the evilness and the wickedness that she have done throughout all these years, y'all. I mean, you think back, she was out there in that world, out there in Cali, selling crack and drugs all over the place. Look how many people's mind, she fried their mind with all them drugs, y'all. It messed up their mind. It's probably a whole bunch of them under that bridge out there in LA, probably homeless out there right now due to being put on drugs and messed up. You see, all this stuff that Patricia Robinson did to all these people, y'all, all of this stuff is going to come back around on that woman, y'all. When God come back around and put a whipping on these people like never before, y'all. Curtie Cool not going to do it. The good Lord is going to do it. And when the time roll back around, she going to see exactly how Curtie Cool felt. And all the pain that she put my daughter through, y'all. And all those other people out there. I'm standing up for the world, y'all, because this kind of stuff is not right. When people parental alienate kids and mess them up for life, then you got crazy people like Patricia Robinson who don't give a damn. It's all about herself, y'all. I exposed this wicked witch. But through it all, my daughter, you are graduating. Congratulations from your pop. So as you walk across that stage floor, keep it in your heart and in your mind. My pop loves me. Even though this crazy adopted grandma has taught me how to hate my own blood father, but my father deep down inside loves me, but I can't break that spell because I'm caught up in this in my mind to hate my father and program to hate my father. This is what my life is surrounded by through a wicked witch who taught me to hate my own father. Y'all understand what I'm saying? This is a good example to what happens to the next generation. These people teach the kids to hate their own blood fathers. There's a whole bunch of them like that, y'all. They have lost touch with reality. And this is a subject needs to be talked about more and more and more each day. I mean, Trump should make this, hey, look, this is going to have to come to an end. These crazy people who is doing this stuff out here like this here, such as Patricia Robinson and baby mother, parental alienating, jail time, baby. Community service, baby. You would not destroy the young and the next generation. And they find out whoever is doing this stuff out here, y'all, they need to get some kind of time, y'all, because that is unnecessary to destroy the next generation due to selfishness, bitterness, and hatefulness because you are angry at the father because you want his kids and want to do everything in your power to keep the kids all to yourself, man. And then in my situation, this crazy ass adopted grandma ain't no blood, no kin, no nothing, y'all. All along the way, she pulled all this crazy stuff on Curtie Cool, y'all. I busted her all along the way. Everything that she tried to do to Curtie Cool, it came right back on her, right in her face, y'all. See, when you do wrong, it comes right back around on you, baby. She did all kind of crazy stuff, y'all, with fake claims and filing petitions and all kind of crazy stuff, putting hits and all kind of crazy stuff, y'all. What is this world coming to with these crazy ass people like Patricia Robinson? And then now she got the nerve to be filled with bitterness and hatefulness and evilness, y'all. A pure, full-blooded narcissist. That is the way that they act, y'all. You bust them and bust their bubble, catch them in their track, y'all, for who you are. They can't stand it, y'all. I mean, this man has caught me in my track. He see me for who I am. He exposed me to the world. Oh, they mad. They even hateful and evilness. But see, I didn't do it to you. You did it to yourself. Now, when will you get some help, Patricia Robinson, and break that cycle? When will you get that evil, wicked spell out of your mind, out of your heart, baby? When will you, Patricia Robinson, grow up in your mind, in your heart, and stop abusing people out there and stop abusing that baby mother out there When will Patricia Robinson grow up in her evil, wicked mind? Never. Because she is a wicked witch. She did that for 19 years, y'all. It ain't no turning back. That's just the way she was molded and programmed through her upbringing. You think this woman gonna do something to get help? She's damn near 70 years old. She's been doing this all her life because this is the way she was brought up, and this stuff was rooted in through her through ages of generation. And so she brings this stuff back around to the young generation. Pure evilness and wickedness, baby. So Curtie Cool, expose. I expose, I expose, I expose. So once again, happy graduation. Alex, happy graduation 2025 from Canyon Spring High School out in Moreno Valley, California on the 24th of next month. Happy graduation. And always remember that your pop loves you. And stay number one in your heart. Well, I appreciate all you good people for tuning in to my show. Y'all have a beautiful day, a beautiful night. Y'all be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. Wish peace, love, and happiness to all these young people out here, y'all. I stand up and I tell my true story just the way it is. Y'all be good in the neighborhood. Curtie. Daddy is Curtie Cool, baby. Okay, bye.